Dedicated to teaching positive personal vision for today's young people, the Character Network presents Jim Lord.
Hi folks, I want to start by saying thank you for taking just a moment to view this very brief presentation concerning our bully prevention program. By the way, this is a closed circuit for Kiwanis, and more specifically for the Kiwanis Texas-Oklahoma Governors Conference. I want to also give a heartfelt thanks to Governor Sam Curry and to Governor-elect Susan Henham for embracing this program the way they have. It was Sam who introduced it to the Texas-Oklahoma district, and Susan took it all the way to Kiwanis International. I had the opportunity to visit with the folks at Kiwanis International, and as you know, their big push right now is the Eliminate Project. But I want to tell you, I've learned recently that they are looking very closely at what we're doing in the Texas-Oklahoma district with this program to determine their future involvement in bully prevention. Many of you are already familiar with the work of the Character Network, and many of the clubs in the Texas-Oklahoma district have already sponsored schools in their local areas. For those of you not so familiar with the Character Network and our programs, it is a proactive bully prevention program that begins in the elementary school level. What I do is I record sets of stories that are about 2 minutes long to be played on school intercoms during morning announcements. One set of stories is called The Beginning of a Hero. The other set, Bully Alert. And these two stories work together to portray an academic language that says a bully is a person who hurts others on purpose, even if it's just hurting their feelings, but a hero is a person who helps others. So choose to be that hero who helps instead of a bully who hurts. This program has been hugely effective, not only in bully prevention, but also in instilling the attitude of service, to change hearts toward a service-minded attitude among our young people. Just a brief history, and then I want to share with you something that I feel is some very exciting news. The Tyler Rose City Kiwanis Club was the first to sponsor this program, and in fact, they started 8 years ago with an early version of the program. Then when Francine Eichner became lieutenant governor, she introduced me to all of her clubs, but she also introduced me to Sam Curry, and Sam, being who he is, took the program and absolutely ran with it. Recently, Sam, again being who he is, came up with what I think is an amazing idea to not only provide a bully prevention program for our schools, but also to tie it in as a fundraiser for the Eliminate Project. Here's how it can work, and we've already seen a precedent set here. When local clubs sponsor one or more schools each, they don't have to do it alone. We've already seen this happen 5 or 6 times. Clubs can share the sponsorship with another organization in their area or with a local business, thereby cutting the club's cost in half. Then when a club recruits schools to implement a Character Network program and that club provides sponsorship, whether a co-sponsor is involved or not, we will donate 20% of the total paid to the Eliminate Project in that club's name. This way, clubs can not only help reduce the devastating effects of bullying right here at home, but become further involved in the Eliminate Project as well. For the last couple of years, State Farm Insurance at the corporate level has sponsored the program for several hundred schools in Texas. Due to budget cuts, State Farm has withdrawn sponsorship at the corporate level, but is enthusiastically encouraging its agents to become individually involved in their local areas. Here's a letter that recently went out to all agency field executives throughout the state of Texas from Vice President Janine Chapa.
Many of you have met or worked with Jim Lord, founder of the Bully Prevention Program. He has done a tremendous job in helping to educate our Texas students on the benefits of spotting and speaking up against bullying. Last year, our State Farm Zone Marketing provided funding to this program that provided services to more than 450 schools across the Texas zone. Unfortunately, the funding for this program is not a part of the 2011 marketing budget. While I am disappointed that we could not support at the zone level, this effort very much aligns with a grassroots strategic approach. I am attaching a sponsorship agreement along with a list of all the schools that were sponsored in your areas in 2010. If this is a program that you believe will help brand State Farm, we ask that you consider giving Jim Lord and his team some time at an AFO meeting so they can discuss this worthy cause with your agents. We are finding that many agents do support this effort and want to be a part of it. Details of the program. The cost of the program is $360 per school year. This includes a generic State Farm tag at the end of each story. An additional $100 charge, a one-time payment per school year regardless of the number of schools you choose to sponsor, will mention the agent's name at the end of each story. Your assigned marketing analyst will be in touch with additional details, or you may contact Jim Lord directly at this phone number, 903-372-7692. Thanks for your assistance.
We're involved in a program where we put State Farm's brand behind it and the agent behind it. We want it to be of worth, of value. We talk about value all the time with our clients. I have a tremendous comfort level with what Jim presents to our students and to our community, and it is of worth, and it makes a positive contribution to our children. When you have a parent that comes up and expresses gratitude to me for what we have provided to their child, that's just an invaluable contribution that we make to our community.
So whether it's a local State Farm agent or any other co-sponsor your club chooses to partner with, thereby cutting the cost in half or thereby doubling the number of schools for the same cost, 20% of the total will go to Eliminate. Information packets were sent out in March to all club secretaries in the Texas-Oklahoma district. Those packages are available for you today with 2 additions. 1, ideas about how to recruit a co-sponsor, and 2, the announcement of the 20% donation to Eliminate. That's it. For more information, simply call 800-722-7135. That's 800-722-7135. And thanks.